Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing the fourth Aldi's Hop Foundry. This is the last one out of the World Cup mini-series thing that they had back when the World Cup was on, obviously. Wouldn't be for, the rugby league. But this one is England 66, and this is traditionally English lager at 4%. This is the one I'm dreading. This is the one I genuinely think will be absolute shite. But why not? Give it a go. They're still selling these in Aldi for £1.20, £1.19 I think it is actually. So it's cheap drink. I really enjoyed the Australian one, thought that was really good. Enjoyed the German one, thought that was quite nice, quite a nice refresher of German lager for me, because I don't really have them, but it was a nice drink. Japanese rice beer was okay, it was quite bland, but I could see the appeal if they put a bit more effort into it. And yeah, lager, my least favourite drink. Anyway, Guff on the back says, lovingly brewed with just 4 ingredients and long matured for a fuller flavour. Light, crisp, refreshing. That's what it says right there. This whole series has been vegan, which is nice. So let's crack it open and see what we got. I didn't really realise this, but I feel like the number is... Oh, that's got a bit of liveliness to it. I feel like the number on the front is the year that the respective team won the World Cup, but I'm not sure. You have to correct me if I'm wrong there, because I'm pretty sure Germany's won it a few times. Anyway, there's the lager. So we've got straw yellow, completely crystal clear beer. There you go, crystal clear, and it's heavily carbonated with a off-white compact head. Looks refreshing, it looks nice, looks good for a summer's day. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Oh yeah, it smells like lager. It smells like a pub. It smells like Carlsberg. It's the best way to describe it. Let's get a mouthful of budding carb. Even though it looks heavily carb, it's fairly light on the carb. Body, light medium. Let's get a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's a standard down the middle lager. It's not as bad as Carlin or Carlsberg. It's better than that, but it's not as good as stuff like Birra Moretti, Peroni, Madri. That starts coming up a lot more now. Madri. It's not as good as them. They're the more expensive, higher class lagers, if you will. This is sort of in the middle, sort of. Trying to think of something that probably maybe an Amstel styled lager. I say it's not bad, but it's something I've definitely had better of lager wise. Yeah, it just tastes like a lager. But not a cheap one. Surprisingly, I thought this was going to be quite cheap. I thought this was going to remind me of the Jubilee beers that I did, and I think the lager was just one of the worst ones there was. But this isn't too bad. I could see the appeal, and especially in summertime, I think this would be a fairly decent beer. It's really hot, and you just need something to drink, and it's cold and crisp and refreshing, and it is that. It is cold and crisp and refreshing. Pardon me. It's just not summer yet, but it's definitely something to, wet the whistle. It's just pretty bland, is all. So that's why it's okay for me, at least, because it doesn't taste like Carlin, which you can taste it. You can taste how bad it is. You can't taste this really. So it makes it for me better than Carlin, which is weird, but hey ho, I just really don't like them kind of lagers. They're just horrible. Foster's, Carlsberg, Carlin, Budweiser, them ones, they all instantly get ones. They're just not that good. This is better than them, but it's like saying not as good as Peroni, not as good as Madri, not as good as Estrella or Birra Moretti. That kind of lager. That's the sort of upper tiered lager. This is, yeah, pretty middle stuff. Not bad, but not the best, but not the worst. So I think with that, I'm going to go away. I'm going to drink this because it's not bad. I'm not pouring it down the sink because it's not that bad, but it's, I don't know, I probably, if it was on tap, I'd maybe give it a go, you know. Might give it a try if I ever found it on tap. I won't, but if it was ever on tap, I might have given it a go. Yeah, and just to see what it's like, see if it was a good lager or not on tap, but I guess we'll never know. So, Aldi's The Hop Foundry, English lager, there you go, I'll just leave it there. Out of 10, I think I'm going to give this the same as the rice beer, I'm going to give it 5. It's pretty middle ground stuff, it's not the best, it's not the worst, I can see the appeal. Yeah, it's just one of them. So, if you've had this before, please let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't. If you've not had it, go to Aldi and get them. I was going to say I'll leave a link, but they won't be on websites. But go to Aldi, pick one up, give it a go, see what you think, if you like it. If you don't, because they are £1.20, all 4 of them each, so it's not a bad deal, to be fair. I still think the Australian one was the best one. It just was really nice. But yeah, head to Aldi if you've had them, you know, or not, either way. But yeah, if you like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, all usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc, etc, so on and so forth, and I'll see you later.